What's the easiest path to make $10,000 selling on Amazon in 2023? This is going to be a great video. I'm going to walk you through the easiest steps to go from zero to making $10,000 a month on Amazon. Stick around. This is going to be a great video. The tips and strategies I share in this video, most people out there charge for. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. Those of you who are my subscribers. My name is Brian Noonan. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I release weekly videos covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, and NFTs. If you enjoy those types of videos, do me a favor right now. Head on down and press subscribe. I can see each and every one of you who take just a minute to press subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. Also, give me a like on this video. It helps support my channel and bring you more helpful videos like this one. My job right here is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing and documenting my journey of how I went from a struggling broke drug addict 8.5 years ago to building and owning and running multiple six-figure online businesses. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, well, let's jump into it. 0 to 10,000, your first 10,000 selling on Amazon in 2023. I'm going to walk you through all the most important steps that you'll need to take to start a successful Amazon FBA business. So what's really step number one? Well, you need an Amazon seller account. If you don't already have an Amazon Seller Central account, I would start the process of signing up for that seller account, getting that open. What you'll need for that is a scanned copy of your photo ID, like a driver's license or passport, a bank account statement in your name and address, and a credit card in your name or address. Sometimes debit card works, but credit card is best. So credit card, bank account statement, scanned copy of photo ID. If you don't have a business. If you do have an LLC or business registered, you will need the EIN number from the IRS for the business, a mailing address for the business, a bank account for the business, and a credit card for the business. Okay, so, but you can open your Amazon Seller Central account in your personal name and details, and then later, after launch, right before launch, once that business has been formed, the LLC has been formed, and you have at least 60 to 90 days bank account statement, then you can switch it over. So that's really step number one, guys, setting up your Amazon Seller Central account. Now, what step number two is going to be product research. Before we jump into the product research, I do want to just say, if you are looking for step-by-step coaching and help, check out noonanuniversity.com/mentorship or noonanuniversity.com. noonanuniversity.com/mentorship will have my different coaching options. Also, for your Amazon business, what tools or software do you need? Really, guys, all you need is Helium 10 and a Shopify account later on. But Helium 10 is really the only tool and software that you're going to need. The Platinum plan, which you can get right now for a discount using Noonan 10. You can try Noonan 50 if you're watching this in the early parts of 2023. Noonan 10 will probably give you the best discount. They take away the 50% for month one. So the Platinum plan, though, comes with all the tools that you'll need to be successful as an Amazon seller, the tools for product research, for keyword research, to track and create market trackers, for profits tools, for accounting, and for PPC help. All of that comes with the Platinum plan. So 12 steps to start your Amazon business. Here we go. Let's dive into it. So product research, guys, where do we find good product ideas? I've got lots of great product research videos here on my channel and even a playlist for product research, because there's several different product research methods. But what's really, if I want to save you time, what's working the best right now? Etsy, TikTok, and Amazon are working the best to find products. On Etsy, guys, if you wanted to start looking for products on there, this is working extremely well. You would go into like home, you would go into like storage and organization. Okay, and then you just go through here and you would look for different product ideas. So I don't recommend selling for private label. We're trying to find a unique product. So a unique product, a product that is not found in every single store across the US. What are products that are too generic and commodities? Coffee makers, table lamps, rugs, shower curtains, lamps, TVs, sheets, pillows, water bottles, tumblers, jewelry boxes, coat hangers, coat racks, shelves. All of these are just brackets. There's just thousands of those already on Amazon. So we're trying to find very unique products where you can be one of the first sellers with that product on Amazon. And that's what works extremely well on Etsy, is you have local small craftsmen, small businessmen and women creating unique products that you can have manufactured in bulk directly through a supplier. So baskets, no. Shelving, no. Stockings, no. Dressers, no. It's too large. Plates, no. Remote caddy, possibly. Okay, so once you get an idea here, this is a leather remote caddy. You can see it's made 72,000 sales on Etsy. That's very good. So the next step would be go to Amazon. Then let's type in leather remote caddy. Okay, I can see there's 10,000 results. I like there to be 1,000 results or less, but let's take a look here. So 1,900 results, 9,000 results. I'm already seeing, reviews. I'm already seeing very high reviews. I'm also seeing a lot of the sellers' country region is China. Let's run the numbers here. So this is Helium 10 X-Ray, which you get with the Platinum plan. Let's just take a look at the numbers here, guys. And here's what I look for. So total revenue. Is the total market revenue over 350,000? I need it to be at least 350,000 or more. So this right here is a little bit low. Average price is also low. I only sell products that are $30 and higher, 30 to 130. So this is a little bit under my price point. You don't want to sell products for less than $19.99. You know, for $16.99, you're going to pay at least $5 or $6 for this product, another $2 or $3 for DDP shipping to Amazon, then probably another $5 or $6 for fees. So this is really like barely break-even price. That's where a lot of new sellers make the mistake, is not accounting for their product costs, packaging costs, any add-ons or accessories or added value you're including, shipping costs to Amazon, and then your FBA fees. You know, you don't want to be just making a couple dollars profit. That's the case here. So I don't like the price. I don't like that most of these brand names do seem like they are more Chinese-based sellers. So that's something to watch out for, because the problem, if you do see here, like seller country region, China, Amazon, China, 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 China. I don't like to go into markets like this, because these China-based sellers, they could be the manufacturer themselves of this product, or they have relationships, direct relationships with the factories because they are located in China and then get the product cheaper than we can. So China-based sellers like this, I don't like to see more than half of these top sellers. These are the top sellers on page 1. I don't like to see more than, half of these are China. And I don't like to see too many AMZ. This means it's Amazon's product. I like to see like this. Any other country besides China, it's fine. So US, Great Britain, Indonesia, it doesn't matter, just as long as it's not totally dominated by China sellers. So I see a couple problems with this product. Total revenue for the market is a little low. The price points are too low for me. They're mostly all under $20 or around 20 or under. The sales, okay, what do I look for in sales, guys? I need the product to be doing like around 300 sales or more per month. So the sales seem pretty good here. Revenue, I do like the top sellers here on page 1, all to be making around 5,000 US revenue or more. And then for review counts, I like there to be around half with 350 or less reviews. So let me go back over that. So price, mostly $20 and higher on all of them. Sales, mostly 300 or more on all of them. Revenue, mostly 5,000 or more on all of them. And review counts around half, 350 or under reviews. When I look at this product, I definitely see some sellers are doing very well. But it seems like the ones that have a lot of reviews are doing really well. The ones with lower reviews aren't doing so well. That's another problem. So I would pass on this product because the total revenue is not good enough for me. I don't have any search volume. So, that's not a huge issue, but it is something to look at. I would look at the other keywords for this product next, but I would actually pass on it because of the China domination going on. Sales are kind of low on some of these. The price point is definitely too low on the majority. But that's kind of, guys, how you would go through and look for different ideas here. We don't want to sell racks and coat hooks. There's not anything I can do different with little racks or hooks like this. Jewelry boxes, there's thousands of jewelry boxes already on Amazon. And that brings me into another point here. So as we go in here, number 2 is analyze the market. And then for TikTok, guys, let me back up here for just a minute. I'm sorry. For TikTok, basically you would just go onto TikTok, type in hashtag Amazon finds, and then go through these videos that have the most, views right here and engagement, and you can get great ideas looking on TikTok. I found some really good ideas here. So here's an automatic stir. Here's a wooden round tray. I don't recommend selling cell phone accessories. Ice cube trays, no. This floating lamp is interesting. This is looks like a cold brew coffee maker or shot. Oh, it's a shot pourer. That's probably a little seasonal for around big festivals or big holidays in the U.S. like Halloween. There's a lot of drinking. Christmas time, there's a lot of drinking, that kind of stuff. So I would pass on that, but that's how you use TikTok, guys, to find products. Hashtag Amazon finds or TikTok made me buy it. You would get ideas there and then go to Amazon, type in the product, run X-ray. On Amazon, guys, you can just go like here. You can go to the top left. You can go to new releases and then go into some of the best categories, which include beauty and personal care, home and kitchen and dining, office products, patio, lawn and garden, sports and outdoors, tools and home improvement. Those are the categories that I would personally look for products in to sell in: kitchen and dining, home and kitchen, tools and home improvement, patio, lawn and garden. And this is the new release list. So this means these sellers have and sellers have recently launched this product and they are selling very well, being on the new release list. Okay, so that's the other way, using Amazon bestsellers list, new release list to find products. And then Helium 10, guys, you could go into black box. You could put in filters. I want the product to be making over $6,000 a month, over 300 sales or more. You could select the categories and get some ideas in black box through the products section tab or the keywords tab. Okay, but be careful with Helium 10. There are like way over 1 million other sellers who have Helium 10 also using those tools. So I don't typically like to find and sell the products that I find in there. I don't like to sell and launch the products that I find in there, but use it as a starting point to start getting ideas. Now, once you've got a couple ideas, the next step is to analyze the market. How many other sellers are there? How do you figure that out? There's a couple of ways you can figure out. Number one, when you type in the product on Amazon, so let's go all departments. Let's go back to the leather magazine rack. You see here in the top left, I like there to be 1,000 results or less. So this meets that. This means there's not too many other sellers. If this was 10,000 results, that's too many. If it's 2,000 results, I would still look at the product, okay? And then the other way is you can look down here. How many pages of the product are there? If you're on page 1 here, and we get down here, and now I'm seeing macrame and cloth magazine rocks. I'm not seeing leather ones. I'm seeing metal ones and wooden ones. That's not what I typed in. I typed in leather magazine rack, which the first 4 are. And then this one is, this one kinda, this one is, and then the rest down here really aren't. That's actually a good sign. That's what you want to see, because we want 3 pages or less of that same product over and over and over. So if you type in the product on Amazon and page 1, you're seeing other products, that means there's not a lot of results or products competing, and Amazon can't show you. So there's not a lot of other sellers. The other way to check is 2 to 10 main keywords. You could look up the main keywords for the product, and do they have inside Cerebro, which is a tool from Helium 10, do they all have around 3,000 or under competing products? There's a column next to the main keyword. You want to see 3,000 or less competing products. If all the top 2 to 10 main keywords, all have 300 competing products, 1,000, 700, that's good. And then demand, we do want to validate. And then the other way, guys, to check the total number of other sellers, you can go inside your seller account. You can go to the top left, catalog, add products, type in leather magazine rack, and then on the left, it'll show you, for home and kitchen, how many listings there are right there. And it'll tell you exactly how many other products there are. I like 1,000 or less total results or listings. Demand, this is really important. So maybe you do find a unique product on Etsy or TikTok, and there's only 1 or 2 sellers on Amazon. That's great. I like that. Don't try to be seller number 300 with the same product slightly differentiated. We don't want to do that. We want to find unique products where we're one of the first 30 sellers. But you don't want to make the mistake of choosing to sell a product where there's no one who's going to buy it. So how do you validate demand? You would look at the demand of the sellers on page 1. How much revenue are they making? Are there at least 1, 2, 3 sellers with your product idea making over 5,000 a month and over 300 sales? That's what I would look for. So this one is close, almost to 5,000. This one is close. This one is under, but it just got started. So yes, there's several here making close to 5,000. So that's kind of showing me that there is some potential demand there. Sales are a little low though. I don't see anyone doing 300 or more sales per month. So I would probably pass on this product. There really is not enough demand because I don't see anyone making over 5,000. and I don't see anyone making over 300 sales. I could keep an eye on this market because this one is new, this one is fairly new, this one is fairly new with low reviews, this one is new. So I could keep an eye on this market, but as of now, I would not sell this product because there's not enough revenue and sales for the sellers on page one. And then the other way is through keywords. You could open up Cerebro, copy and paste one of these ASINs right here, press copy and paste it into Cerebro and look at the main keywords. Leather magazine rack. How many searches does it have? Only 240. That's low. 241. I like the main keywords to each have 2,000 or more search volume. Number 3, we're going to move into differentiation and improvement. So going back to the leather magazine rack, this is a really important factor for your success. Strategize a way to innovate the product. How do you do that? You can improve the product's design, add new features or benefits or uses. You can solve a problem or fill a hole in the market that you can find and research and see. Or you can offer a bundle. The way to offer a bundle, open up one of the best sellers, look at the frequently bought together right here to get ideas. Open up like the top 5 competitors and see what else customers are buying and combine those 2 products together. That's a bundle. So that's another way to differentiate. And really, it comes down to, guys, reading the negative reviews. You'd want to go through here, go to the 1, 2, and 3 star reviews and read all of them, or use the Helium 10 Review Insights tool. This should help you as well. You can extract like the last 90 days of right here. I could go back the last 90 days. Okay, and then I could go, I want only verified reviews. I want the 1, 2, and 3 star reviews, and then apply. And then let's read the negative reviews. So they don't seem to have any, but that's how you could extract the competitors' reviews all at once to a file. But we want to look at those negative reviews because they'll tell you everything. Too small. See what else customers are saying that's wrong with this product. So really, they've only got 1 3 star. That's not bad, but they're fairly new is why they don't have very many. So this one, too small. Let's keep going here to find other issues with the product. Brass and metal are great. However, pay attention that it's for a desktop because it's small. So there's 2 bad reviews talking about the size. So mine would be larger, right? So that's how you kind of go through reviews, get a couple different ideas going for how to make the product better, and then you'll communicate and tell those to your supplier. Also know the target customer. Who is the target customer segment that needs your product, and what problem will your product solve? Is it for stay-at-home moms? Is it for pregnant women? Is it for men? Know your target customer. That's very important too. And then, let me skip over the profitability calculations for a minute. I'll come back to this one, but I do want to go over validate your ideas. You can come up with these different ideas of what color leather to do, what color metal it should have, what size. You can do all that research and come up with ideas like that based off the competition here, size and features and stuff. But how do you know if that's the right solution? You can run a Helium 10 audience poll. To run a Helium 10 audience poll to get 100 customers to vote and leave comments, it's only around $160, and you get this tool, Audiences, with your platinum membership, but it is $160 to run a poll. And I could just use this competitor's product image. I could just use this image as image number 1, image number 2, image number 3, image number 4 of all the competitors' products, and I can say, which design do you like best? And then I can figure out from 100 different customers which one gets the most vote and which one's most popular, so I know what style, color, design, features mine should have. Okay, so that's how you validate your ideas. You can also ask friends and family, but just be careful there because they will be kind of biased, to be positive. Profitability calculations. So how do you figure out, okay, is this product even going to be profitable? Well, I'd use the Helium 10 profitability calculator. Let's go here. All right, so the price is $27.99. You would actually need to launch at like $24.99. Unit manufacturing cost. Let's say this is going to cost $5 from a supplier on Alibaba. Then change this shipping to per kilogram. Right now, 1.9 is the average for fast sea shipping BDP from China to Amazon. You can see here, guys, if I sell the product for $24.99, I pay $5 for the product, the color I want, the add-ons I want, the insert card, the box, and then I pay 1.9 per kilo for sea shipping DDP to Amazon. I only make $3.48 profit per sale. That's a 14% margin and a 35% ROI. These are way, way too low of margins. I would need to be able to sell this product for $34.99 to be at my minimum. And I don't think I can do that. Maybe, but based off what the prices I saw here, I would be the most expensive or the second most expensive, or, there is one selling for $34.99, but it's not making much revenue. So that's an issue there. All the rest are like 25, 26, 24. But that's how you calculate profit margins. You want to see like this, guys. So I pay $5 for the product. I can sell it for $34.99. And don't be delusional on your price, guys. You need to not be the most expensive in the market. I would have to launch this product around $29.99. And then as I rank and build up my reviews, then I can get it up to $34.99. But if I pay $5 and I'm paying 1.9 per kilo, now I'm making almost $12 profit per sale, 121% net margin ROI, and a 34.2% net margin. These margins work out, okay? So that's what I like to see. Around $10 or more profit per sale, around a 35% or more net margin, 30% lowest at the launch price, and then at least 100% ROI, okay? So that's how you calculate that. Next comes suppliers. So Alibaba is still the best place to find suppliers, guys. Reach out to 10 to 20 suppliers. So leather, magazine, rack. You'll reach out to these suppliers using the Alibaba template below. I'd contact this supplier. I would contact, wow, there's not very many. That's actually a good thing when you don't see very many leather magazine racks or you don't see many results for your product. That is a good thing. That means other sellers are going to have a hard time finding the product or finding a supplier for the product. So really, I just have this supplier to contact for the leather magazine rack. I would still reach out to this one. They've been in business 13 years. They seem to be a true manufacturer. And how would I check that? Click on the company. Over here, you can see that they are a manufacturer / trading company. That's great. Manufacturers are usually best because they have the machinery to produce the product from scratch and customize it. However, I do find sometimes working with trading companies can be beneficial because they can work almost like a sourcing agent for you and go out and find the cheapest product or find the product for the cheapest price for the most value and best quality. So I would contact both manufacturers and trading company. You'll reach out to 10 to 20 different suppliers and then order custom samples. So you'll send them the design you want. Talk to them about the features you want to add, what material. You need custom box. You need the logo printed on the bottom of this magazine rack. You need an insert card. You want to start with 300 to 500 as a good starting order. Then you'll order custom samples from 2 to 4 different suppliers, get those samples to your house, and then check the quality, okay? And then go with the supplier that has the best quality, a good price, their communication is good, and they're willing to work with you on the improvements and customizations that you want. Once you've placed the 30% deposit for, let's say, 500 units, now it's time to finalize your thank you card design, to get your custom box design done on Fiverr and Fiverr, get your logo done design for your brand on Fiverr, think of a brand name. You'll need to put a QR code on your thank you card to give away a warranty, a discount code, an ebook on your insert card. And so you'll need to set up a landing page. You can do that with Helium 10 portals. That's another tool you get with the Platinum plan. Then number 8, ship the products directly to Amazon's warehouse. I use Michelle and Wendy as my professional freight forwarders and shipping agents in China. Both of them offer air shipping DDP, fast sea shipping DDP, normal sea shipping DDP. This is roughly 7 to 10 days. Fast sea shipping is roughly 23 to 35 days. And normal sea shipping is roughly 35 to 60 days, okay? Or sorry, 45 to 60 days. Each one has a little bit different price and shipping time. I'd reach out to both, at least 2 different freight forwarders because they'll each have a different price, okay? But they will need some information from your supplier first. How many products are you ordering? Where is the supplier located for pickup? How many cartons? How many units per carton? The size and weight of those cartons. You'll get all that information from your supplier, okay? And then Amazon will store the goods and ship them to the customer each time the customer purchases from your listing. Amazon will go get the product off the shelf. They'll put it in an Amazon box, label it, ship it to the customer, and handle returns. Number 9 is create your product listing towards the end of production. So usually for 500 units, it's roughly 30 days. It can be as much as 40 days, 30 to 40, 25 to 40 days for production or lead time for the manufacturer to make 500 units. During that time, you'll be working on your thank you card, box design, landing page, QR code, and then getting your listing done. Okay, so wait till towards the end of production though to create your listing. And then what do you do with your listing? You want to market your listing in a way that speaks to the target customer. Have amazing product images. You need 7 to 9 professional images, and this includes main image on a white background. This includes infographic images, 2 to 3 infographic images with text and graphic and symbol overlays, and then 2 to 4 lifestyle images with a model, action shots, the product and the environment it's used. Title, incredibly important to have a really, really good optimized title, guys, right here. That's your title. Bullet points, your bullet points are right here. You would write out these 5 bullet points. You can also hire somebody to do this. Key product features, additional product features, those are up here. Okay, and then you'll have your description. Generic keywords and search terms are on the back end. You'll put keywords in there. Description is halfway down the page right here. They have A+ content, but this is your description down here. And then A+ content, 5 basic modules if you already got brand registry, which requires a trademark, pending trademark. Steps before creating the listing. You'll need to get Amazon brand approval. I've created several videos on how to do that. We've got to buy the domain, yourbrandname.com. Trademark process. When you trademark, I recommend right after you create the listing or right after you launch, go ahead and file the trademark on your brand. I recommend using Trademarkia, trademarkia.com to file the trademark. It's roughly $800 total. You file just the trademark on your brand name, not the company name, just your brand name. Set up a support email for your brand because the website and support email goes on your thank you card. Then we're going to launch the product using Amazon PPC ads to get your product ranked to page 1. And we're going to use the Maldives launch strategy. Here's an overview of the Maldives honeymoon period launch strategy. We're going to put very specific keywords in your title based off the search volume and title density number. We're going to check the strength of your competition with Listing Analyzer tool and figure out which competitors are doing well, but their listings could be better. And then we're going to target their ASINs and try to get sales off them. We're going to identify the top 5 to 15 keywords for your product to put in your listing title, bullets, description, and all your PPC. We're going to understand how the Amazon algorithm works in regard to listing optimization. The top 3 to 5 keywords need to be in your title and your bullet points. The next best set of keywords go in your additional key product features and your bullet points, and then the rest can go on your back end search terms, and the rest go in the description. We're going to set the launch date. Not until we're ready to launch will the listing go active. That's very important to set those launch dates in the future. We're going to try to drive as many sales and reviews as we can from day 1, and we're going to launch with Amazon PPC advertisements, coupons, competitive pricing, using our social media pages for our brand, using influencer partnerships later, and other promos like search, find, buy purchases. By the way, this Maldives honeymoon period launch strategy, this is developed by Bradley at Helium 10. Okay, he has great podcast, Serious Sellers podcast, recent episode where he breaks down each one of these steps. I highly recommend watching it. All right, then we're going to try to get 2 to 5 positive reviews. Week 1, family, friends, and friends of friends are okay. No family members can buy and leave no family members can review your product. Family members can search, find, buy your product. But try to get 2 to 5 positive reviews. That's going to help your ranking. That's going to help your conversion rate. That's going to help your clicks and CTR, and it's going to help drive more sales. Then we're going to try to, after month 1 to 3 of launch, once you've kind of got things balanced out, then you're going to try to reorder just 4 times per year or once per quarter. Now, this is going to be greatly dependent on your supplier, your lead time, and the shipping method, and any, upcoming Amazon, deal days like Prime Days or Q4. But I try to order, 4 times per year. then we're going to need to reinvest month 1, 2, 3, 4, reinvest your profits back into ordering more inventory and launching more products. All right, guys, that is the 12-step process, an overview of how to start, an Amazon business in 2023. I know it was a lot of information, but congratulations to those of you who hung in here. That tells me that you are serious about making money selling on Amazon. Let me know if you have any questions down below. I'll wrap up there, guys. Thanks so much for watching.